In today's video, we got another microphone that's been a long time in the works. Been waiting to get my hands on this one. It's the Logitech G Yeti Studio. It used to be the blue Sona, and when it first came out, it was $350. But now, it's down to $244. And at that price, it's time to have a whole new conversation. All right, this is the Logitech Blue Sona. No, it's not. It's not. It's the Logitech G Yeti Studio. Why they changed the name, I don't know. It's crazy, but this is what it looks like. This is the other pop filter that comes with it. It's the red one. Just wanted to spice it up a little bit. Let's jump over to Amazon and see what we're looking at here. So if you want to buy this thing right now, it is $244. Isn't that crazy? Comes in black and white. And what is it? It's a dynamic broadcast microphone for gaming. Clear amp, active preamp built into it. All right, that's the phantom power part. Okay, it needs phantom power to power that up, which gets that gain way down. All right, so it's not so sensitive to the room. Dual diaphragm capsule, internal shock mount, off-white, and of course it comes in the black, which is what you see right here. And it's magnetic, it doesn't snap on. Okay, just clicks. Very nice. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. So now that you've seen it on Amazon, this thing is just so cool because it swivels. All right. It swivels. So if I want to move around and I'm talking, I've got multiple people in my studio. Hey, Jim, what do you think about this? Oh, hey, Tony, over here. What do you think about this? I don't know any Jims or Tonys. I'm just spitting stuff out. But with this swivel, you can maintain the exact same position of the microphone and not have those peaks and valleys of audio as you're going across the bow. It's just little things. And those little things can add up when you're doing like an hour-long podcast. You just do stuff like this and just try to maintain a consistent waveform, so to speak, in your audio. When you're looking at it, you don't see these peaks and valleys as they're going across the bow using the microphone. It's the little stuff, especially when you want to keep your listeners around. If you're doing a podcast or a live stream that's more than 30 minutes. Let's do a side-by-side comparison of the Logitech Blue Sona, Logitech G Yeti Studio. Before we jump into the mic comparison, 30 dB of gain, phantom power turned on, and this is what it sounds like. Now, let's go ahead and do the mic comparison of this next to some of my other dynamic microphones that I have here in my studio and see how it compares. All right, this is the Shure SM7B now, and all the switches on the back are set to neutral. This is what it sounds like. You can see on my Rodecaster Duo, let me get it up on screen, that I've got it on the generic dynamic profile, same as the Logitech G Yeti Studio. Hey, I got it right. And processing is turned off, and I have it set at 60 dB of gain. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. And like the Logitech Blue Sona, or the Blue Sona, I keep saying it, like the Logitech G Yeti, this is a microphone you can grab hold of and move it around. This is why this microphone is $400. It's not just a great sound. Handling noise is exceptional. Background noise rejection is exceptional. And it swivels, it pivots. Okay? You just, doesn't matter. You're good to go. You can just do whatever with this thing. All right? And the handling noise is awesome. $399 for this. $250 for this. Whether that's temporary or that's the way it's going to be moving forward, because again, Logitech bought out Blue and some of their stuff's getting phased out and discontinued. Is the Blue Sona, the G Yeti Studio, is that one of them? Don't know, but at $244, we're having a really awesome conversation about value and return on your dollar. Another feature I forgot to mention, just like the SM7B has the switches on the back, which are in neutral, the Blue Yeti, Logitech G Yeti, I swear, this is going to be the end of me. It is what it is. I quit. All right, you know what it's called. All right, whatever. It's Blue Sona from here on out. It's got a high pass filter on it, which can cut the low end, all right, the lowest frequencies, which I think is like 50 hertz and below. So basically rumbling noises, vibrations that you might be getting in your house from air conditioners, fans, just stuff like that. Any humming from your desk would help knock that kind of stuff out, but it will cut out some of that bassy sound, and we'll test that in a second. And it's got the presence boost if you want a little more sparkle at the top that you could do. Same thing with the SM7B. You can change the tones with the switches on this one, but it's neutral. And the SM7B, or the Blue Sona, is neutral. Yes, I said Blue Sona again. I don't care. I'm done with it. Okay. The Logitech G Yeti Studio, that's too hard. Too many words, all right? We're lazy here. Not lazy. but I feel like being lazy, all right? Got a snowstorm outside. Everything's closed. It's pajamas and sweatpants day. 1 inch of snow and the whole world falls apart out here. Cracks me up. But yeah, good luck finding milk or bread. This is a Shure SM7B. Just a quick rapid fire comparison of these two microphones. Let's get to it. Palette cleanser number 1. This is the Logitech G Yeti Studio. I got to keep looking at my screen down below just to make sure I'm saying it right, because it's just crazy. I want to keep saying Blue Sona, but I can't. But anyways, this is Logitech G Yeti Studio, $245 dynamic microphone, phantom power turned on, just 30 dB of gain. This is the Shure SM7B. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Logitech G Yeti Studio. Peter Piper picked a pack. I feel like they're not at the same distance from my mouth. All right, now they're positioned. Let's do this again. Which microphone am I even on? I don't know. This is the Logitech G Yeti Studio. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the Shure SM7B. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza, both in the neutral settings, but you can definitely tell that the Logitech G Yeti has a little more sparkle, a little more life at the top, a little more energy, just built in. For those of you who want an SM7B, for the sound, the handling noise, the swivelly maneuverability that this comes with, but don't want to have to EQ it, out of the box, a little more sparkle, a little more punch, detail in those high mids and highs. And then the SM7B, which is just smooth and unfatigable for the listener. I need some room here, okay? This is getting crowded up here. Very crowded, all right? Get out of the way. All right. On to the next microphone. This is the Rode Podmic USB. This is a $200 dynamic microphone, and this is what it sounds like. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza for plosives, and it comes with a pop filter, so might as well use that. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the Rode Podmic USB for $200. This is Logitech G Yeti Studio, $245 dynamic microphone, phantom power turned on, just 30 dB of gain. All right, I'm actually going down in price because I just realized most of my heavy hitters as far as microphones outside the RE20 and the SM7B, they're not that expensive. Whenever I get that dough in that price range, I'm grabbing condenser microphones. So just to stick with the dynamic mics, had to go down in price. But I wanted to include this one because this is an SM7B clone. This comes in at $150 on average. You can get it on sale every now and then for $80, which I missed out on. This was sent to me by Ngale for review. I did a while back, but I wanted to get another one. I would just like to be able to use this on a two-person podcast from time to time because I do love the look of it. It's got that SM7B feel, but it's got a beveled, like rubbery grip on the side. And yeah, it's just a cool looking microphone. Sounds amazing at $150. The downside is handling noise on this thing is just scary. And I'm just looking at OBS as I'm talking, and I can just see the meter jumping everywhere without my headphones on. So yeah, handling noise, not so good. But you put it on a boom arm, set it and forget it. Don't touch it. All right, leave it where it is, and you get this sound with this look. Very nice. $150. This is the Ngale R. I think it's the Ngale R. Is it the Ngale X? It's a Ngale. Look at the font graphic on the screen. That's what it is. I forget. Anyways, moving on. Back on the Blue Yeti Logitech G Yeti Studio. It's impossible. All right, this is Logitech G Yeti Studio. Palette cleanser, a $240 dynamic microphone. This is the Shure MV7. This is a dynamic microphone as well. Comes in at $250 brand new. Now, you can get this cheaper than $250 brand new if you get the XLR only version, the Shure MV7X. I think that comes in at like $179. But if you want that USB XLR combo and access to the software, the Shure Motive software that comes with this thing, which is absolutely amazing. Love it as well. Yeah, $250. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Plosives is one of the drawbacks on this microphone. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Palette cleanser number 3, the Logitech G Yeti Studio. Got it right that time. This is what it sounds like. A $244 dynamic XLR microphone. The Logitech G Yeti Studio palette cleanser. This is the RE20 in matte black, $450. This is also considered one of those tier 1 YouTube content creator podcast FM radio station microphone. One of my favorites. In fact, to this point right now, it's been my favorite dynamic microphone. $450. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. The RE20. All right, Future Mike here checking in. I just realized that I forgot to do the plosives, sibilants, and noise handling, off-axis rejection, the all trifecta, quadfecta is it trifecta or quadfecta? I don't know. Anyways, let's knock out all the tests, shall we? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the Logitech G Yeti Studio. And my name is Mike Newman, and you're watching Level Up. And I always tell my kids when I drop them off at school, say no to strangers and don't talk to drugs.
Come again?
Off-axis rejection, Logitech G Yeti Studio. I'm just betting 1,000 here. Going back to editing, I realized I didn't test the switches for you guys, so let's get into it. Here we go. This is how it sounds out of the box. Default settings in its neutral flat tone. All the switches are turned off. This is what the Logitech G Yeti Studio sounds like with the bass cut activated. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is what it sounds like with the bass cut activated and the presence switch activated. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. This is the Logitech G Yeti Studio at $244. This is the Logitech G Yeti Studio with just the presence. The bass roll-off has been deactivated. It's back in there, but it's still got that presence on the highs and the high mids. This is Logitech G Yeti Studio. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. And now back to the Logitech G Yeti. As it sounds out of the box, all the switches deactivated. I like this sound the best on my voice. So there you go. Those are the switches. Now back to editing again. All right, pros and cons regarding the Logitech G Yeti Studio. I love the price at $244. $350. I feel like it gets it in that price range with other microphones that I really love, where I feel like those microphones are worth twice the price. The SE4100 is the $350 condenser microphone that I feel like if they charged you $700, I wouldn't have complained. It's that amazing. So when you get in there, I feel like there are other microphones with higher ceilings than the Logitech G Yeti Studio, but at $244, that's a whole different conversation. I feel like you're getting an absolute bargain. And an SM7B for spoken word and live streaming, again, for $150 less, if that's all you want to use that microphone for. Other pros like the tone you get out of the box. It's nice, it's warm, it's inviting. This is an anti-listener fatigue microphone. Whether you're doing 30 minutes or an hour, they're going to enjoy the ride. The other pro is build quality, all metal build. I know they say that the knob here is plastic, but it doesn't feel plastic to me. I feel like this is all metal build everywhere. Nice, firm, and tough. The other pro is handling noise and maneuverability. It does everything the SM7B does as far as people who like to get their hands on a microphone when they're podcasting. It swivels when it's mounted to a boom arm like the SM7B does. Handling noise is exceptional like the SM7B is. Just absolutely love it that you can pivot it up and down and swivel it left and right even when it's mounted to a boom arm. Mwah, love that. Its handling of room noise is exceptional, whether it's kids trying to kill each other downstairs, doorbells ringing, you name it. Up here, it's quiet, but once I turn on that space heater or the air conditioner in the extreme temperatures, I need a microphone that could knock down those noises. This does an amazing job. SM7B level awesome as far as handling room noises. The other pro is the built-in preamp. That is another reason why this is so good at eliminating noises in the room with air conditioners and fans. Again, because of the built-in preamp, you can bring this thing down to 30 dB of gain. That's condenser microphone territory for a dynamic mic. That means that this microphone can work on any audio interface. You want to get the SM7B and get a preamp with it, you're talking $500. $244. Cons for this microphone? I only have two, and it's the switches on the back. I feel like out of the box, it's a very warm, very nice, soothing tone that's great for long-form content. But if you're trying to get rid of some of that, if you have a deep and bassy voice, if you try to activate those switches to lighten it up and give you a little more life, I feel like they may be a little too aggressive. So I think those switches are for people that are in the extreme as far as that low-end tone. But if that's not you, these switches, I think they're a little too aggressive. And when you activate them, it just creates more work for you to have to do in post as far as getting that thing nice and even and smooth and getting all three levels to work well with each other. That's the only con that I have for this, for my workflow, my use case, and what I would use this microphone for. The other con would have been $350 price tag, but at $244, that's gone. That's out the window. Now that's a pro. All right, so who would I recommend this for? Gamers, live streamers, podcasters, people that want to be able to do long-form content and want to avoid listener fatigue but don't want to pay that $400 price tag of a Shure SM7B. This microphone is for you. For vocalists, I would definitely not, because I feel like when you need to open up the top and the high mids to kind of give your voice some excitement, some emotion, some energy, this one, the sunroof doesn't open. The top doesn't come down on this one. And I feel like even with some EQ, it's a little too much work. There's other microphones at a cheaper price that will give you a better sound than this one will. But spoken word, this baby is a gem. You're getting a steal at this price. And I absolutely love it at this price point. And maybe the price is so low because it might be getting discontinued soon. I don't know. It's been bought out, but they've been putting it on sale quite a bit lately, especially the Blue Ember, which was a $100 microphone that's now like $39. Now this at $244, something a little fishy going on, and I would scoot this up before they're no longer available. Those are my thoughts on the Logitech G Yeti Studio. Now that the video's over, I got it down pat. We're going to go ahead and move on to another microphone, and it's all for nothing. But that's the name of the game. Struggle's real. Before I go, I just want to give a special shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you're not a channel member, I still would appreciate a sub, a like. And if you liked any of those things, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you stay notified when future content goes up, because it is coming. We've got some great stuff coming up. I don't want you guys to miss out. And hey, had some fun together. Thank you for watching this episode of Level Up. My name is Mike Newman. Until I see you guys in the next video, I'm out.